in the form of a spoken word poem, an idea inspired by the O4nator's creative writing class. But before I begin, I realized after writing this speech that nowhere in it did I include a congratulations, which you'd think would be the first thing that you put in, but I just wanted to say congratulations, class of 2012. You all will always be in my heart. Just pat the person next to you on the back who made it 4 years. Yep, pretty exciting? Yes, out of the back. All right, well, so here it goes. Promise it's not all rhyming. This is for the teacher who told me that life will never stop trying to shove you into a box of expectations, and hands will always be there to reach out and pull you level with their misery. But you have to be stronger. This is for the mother, my mother, who spent many nights proofreading ABC book narrative entries and baking brownies for past potlucks, who would sacrifice anything just to see me smile. And for the stepdad who, when I told him I could not figure out how to use matrices on my calculator, printed me out a 686-page manual of TI-84. This is for the coach who reminded me that I am stronger than pain. For the calculus master who taught me the evils of drugs. For the teammate who ran that extra hill repeat just so I wouldn't have to alone. And for the girl whose genuine kindness saved my lonely, friendless butt at freshman orientation. Thank you for everything. Now, this is for the kid texting on his phone right now. And for the future rocket scientist and brain surgeon sitting up on stage next to me. This is for the boy who thinks that now that he's going off to college, he's free from his parents' rules. And for the sentimental daughter who knows she's going to be making some teary-eyed 11 o'clock phone calls to her sister in the fall. This is for the band camp survivor who lived through 12 hours of blood, sweat, and tears marching on the practice field each hot summer day. And for the cross-country runners who ran past them, wishing they could take off their sweat-soaked tie-dye t-shirts and, I quote from the student forum, bless the neighborhoods with their lovely bodies. This is for the thespian prodigies who sacrificed a piece of their soul to make us cry with happiness. And for the kid who cried in silence on those days when high school got festival. I have something to say. I'm not much for cliche, nor do I convey exceptional optimism, but here it goes. The next president of the United States might not be sitting in this room. And I am not sure that the cure of cancer is a member of this class. I don't know how many of you will become lawyers or engineers or be the ones to solve the energy crisis facing us. But I do know that whatever we become, whatever we don't become, whatever we strive to become, we have an obligation. We are the kids of Loudoun County Public School Education, the kids of South Riding, Virginia, the kids who have grown up in white picket-fenced America. Literally. You look down Unicorn Street lately? Yeah. The kids of the iPods, the iPads, the iPhones, the I. But we must remember that if we live our lives for the I, our lives worth nothing. We have an obligation. We, the kids of an opportunity-ridden nation, have been left with much work to do. We live in a world where 900 million people do not have enough food to eat. A world which spends more than $1 trillion on the military each year. A world in which nearly 1 billion people were illiterate coming into the 21st century. A world where skin pigmentation still bars some people from true freedom, even though we pretend hasn't existed for decades. A world where so many people kill for the I power, the I prejudice, the I think my comfort is more precious than your life. We have an obligation. We have an obligation, but we have already begun to fulfill it. This is for the two role models who created a soon-to-be national organization to promote positive self-image among young girls. This is for my Muslim classmate who went to Washington, D.C. to hand out Christmas presents this past winter. This is for the students who have spent their summers in Africa, Nicaragua, and Haiti, who know very well that while we may be kids of a land most opportune within the land of opportunity, most are not. This is for a class which collected nearly 450 units of blood for Nova this past year, and for the girl who I saw in the oxygen every single time, despite the fact that she passed out every single time. I challenge you to open your eyes to the empty hands, to the rejected minds, to the neglected spirits whose pain could be erased, replaced with a single word, a single hour, a single pint that you could give. Thank you. Just wanted to say one more thing before I sit down, and that is a thank you to someone special. As you all know, Ms. Forrester will be retiring next year after she's the one who, first principal of Freedom High School, the one who founded all of this. So I just wanted to say thank you and give her a small token of appreciation for everything that she's done for Freedom High School in her years.